Now I am going to talk about the three glands that are present in male reproductive system. So first pair of gland is seminal vesicles. These are two in numbers. If you remember, when I was talking about, what is this? This is vas deferens. So when I was talking about vas deferens, there is a solen structure that is called as ampulla here arising a tubular gland which is called as seminal vesicle. So these are paired glands about 5 centimeter long and muscular and saccular gland. Muscular and saccular gland. This gland opens into ejaculatory duct. And what is its secretion? Its secretion mainly consists of prostaglandins. And I will tell you the function of prostaglandins. Its function is it activates the sperms and helps in the contraction of female tract. So what is the function of this prostaglandins? This secretion contains mainly prostaglandins which activate the sperms so that it moves into the female genital tract, and also it helps in the contraction of female tract because the sperm that is conducted to the female genital tract, and these sperms has to move these sperms have to move towards the fallopian tube for the fertilization. So this prostaglandins mainly help in the contraction of the muscles that is present in the female tract. Now the second gland is prostate gland. Now the second gland is prostate and it is single in number. This gland is the walnut shaped gland, and this gland opens into urethra. Now if we talk about the secretion of this gland, then this secretion mainly consists of bicarbonates, lipids and citric acid. So the secretion of this prostate gland contains bicarbonate, lipids and citric acid, and this lipid provide the nourishment If we talk about function, then this secretion provides the nourishment to the sperm and also neutralizes the acidity that is present in the vaginal tract. So the sperms may die in the acidic secretion which is present in the vaginal tract. So what happens here, these bicarbonates lipid provide the nourishment to the sperm, and the bicarbonates and citric acid, they neutralizes the acidity. They maintain the acidity which has pH about 7.4. Now the third gland is this is also called as Palpo urethral glands. These are also present in pairs. This Cowper's gland or bulbourethral gland, these are present at the base of penis, and their secretion mainly consists of mucus, and the function is to provide lubrication to sperms. Lubrication during copulation. So these three glands, that is seminal vesicle, prostate glands and Cowper's glands, pour their secretions. Now, if we talk about semen, then it means the secretion of these glands, plus sperms. This semen contain only 10% of sperms. Rest, there is a secretion of these glands. So this secretion of glands mainly it consists of from seminal vesicle secretion as well as prostate secretion, and this together known as seminal plasma. So this semen, when the male gametes are transferred from male reproductive system to the female reproductive tract, and this procedure is called as ejaculation. So during ejaculation, the semen that contains the sperms that will go to the female reproductive tract. Now I would like to talk about one more structure that is very important. That is the internal structure of penis. Internal structure of penis, or you can say what are the tissue that are present inside the penis. So here we will see the TS of penis, transverse section of penis. So if we draw the section of penis, then this is the posterior side and this is the anterior side. This TS of penis is highly vascularized. The posterior portion contains two tissues which are called as corpora cavernosa. Corpora cavernosa. These are the highly vascular tissue due to the supply of blood vessels. These are the blood vessels. Blood vessels. And the anterior side, it also contains one tissue which is called as corpus spongiosum. Corpus spongiosum. And between this corpus spongiosum, this tissue, there is a slit-like structure, and this is urinogenital duct. So if sometimes you may ask about the tissue which is present around the urinogenital duct, or name the tissue through which the urinogenital duct passes. So the answer should be corpus spongiosum is the tissue through which this urinogenital duct passes, and this corpus spongiosum is present at the anterior side, and together these two tissues are called as vascular erectile tissue. Vascular erectile tissue. So this is the transverse section of penis, and these three highly vascular tissues are surrounded by connective tissues. Connective tissue. So the posterior side has two highly erectile tissue known as corpora cavernosa, and at the anterior side there is a single highly muscular erectile tissue known as corpus spongiosum. These together, corpora cavernosa and corpus spongiosum, together known as vascular erectile tissue, and these are erectile or highly vascular due to the rich supply of blood vessels. Here also corpus spongiosum, if you see in the middle, then this is a slit of urinogenital duct that is passing through this tissue, and this is also surrounded by blood vessels and arteries. These three tissues are surrounded by connective tissue. So this is the structure of TS of penis. Now this is all about the male reproductive system.